Welcome, welcome to the stream. I've got some amazing new tech that I want to show you. Tech that is really like about to define the future of AI and the web. And I'm gonna start at the beginning. All right. So basically, what I built is, or what we built is this cloud, right, where you can deploy your website with one click. But more than just deploying your website, this tool also collects information about what libraries your app is using. And with this information, it's able to build or saturate this browser extension, right? And this browser extension, whenever you are on a website that is compatible, this browser extension can actually serve all the JavaScript that you need from its own context, which works across origins, right? So right now I'm on hello.localhost. And as you can see, when I go to the network activity, my website uses all of these libraries, right? And all of these libraries come from the browser extension. And if I go to the same website, kind of like, but on a different host, which should not, like, these websites should not share data together, right? The browser is like, doesn't allow alice.localhost to import the same files as hello.localhost. Alice.localhost requires the website to re-fetch the libraries, right, to get them again. But our browser extension intercepts this and just serves the libraries it already knows from hello.localhost, right? So, oh, I didn't deploy this yet, but it would in fact like share the libraries across origins, right? These libraries that are on this page, right? If I would deploy this page to alice.localhost, both sides would access the browser extension for libraries, and therefore they would share libraries within the context of the browser extension, which is awesome. But even crazier than sharing JavaScript across websites is sharing AI models across websites. And this is also something the browser extension allows you to do. So the browser extension also shows you models that are embeddable in the browser extension. And once they are loaded inside of the browser extension, they can very quickly be loaded on any website, right? So since the AI model is in the browser extension, the website never needs to download this model, which would take a long time, right? Some of these models are gigabytes, right? So the website saves all these gigabytes in download bandwidth, right? Just because the browser extension, right? And I'm going to prove to you that this is actually very fast. So I'm going to delete 2 gigabytes of cached model files, right? All of these are like shards from the model. And if I delete them and then reload the page, the model is still loading pretty fast because of the browser extension, right? And only because of the browser extension. If I would now turn the browser extension off and do the same load, it would take a long time, right? But now it took maybe 6, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, right? Something in that regard. Like, it's super fast. It's super fast. But now I want to show you how capable these models are, because they're actually insanely capable already. And especially if you build a harness around them that utilizes the model in a smart way. But just as a demonstration, I can show you this. So I copy pasted a prompt here. Keep in mind, this app is not perfect, right? It's just to showcase the capabilities of the browser extension. Basically, saving up to 10 megabytes of JavaScript by sharing JavaScript across origins, up to more than 10 megabyte, right? But up to 90% of the website can be saved through cross-origin JavaScript module caching, and up to, or like multiple gigabytes can be saved by enabling cross-origin access to models, right? And this app that I built here is a great showcase of this. And I'm going to show you what it does, because it actually works. And the stream might freeze here because it's using my GPU. Using my web GPU, so the stream is freezing up. But it does work, and it actually writes code, and it actually creates code projects for me, all locally. No API, no token credits, nothing. This is 100% free, available 24/7. The only thing that is required is battery, and it starts working, and it starts creating code for me. And it does often get stuck, or it still has bugs, but it is interesting, like what it's able to do, what it's able to build. Sometimes it's really able to build cool stuff. Right now it still has some issues, but let's try to edit this file here and say, just repeat this, what was already said in the chat earlier. And I guess it's still busy with this thing where it's stuck. So I'm just gonna quit it and start this one. So let's see if it can come up with the fix. I think it's stuck again. Like, it's not nice that it gets stuck, but it's nice that it's free and it works today. I think this is really the future of like the web and AI, that we work with local models in the browser on many different websites, and never pay for AI, but always just use our own machines for AI. I think this is pretty cool, and we built it, right? We still need to ship this, but like, this is a really, really cool tool. And I think also the first app that I will ship with this tool and browser extension is gonna be like an online code editor slash agent that you can interact with, similar to Claude, but all local. And I think this is a really cool project, and I'm super excited to work on it. I think it's super cutting edge, to save models across websites and then also create code projects with it. Is super cool, if you ask me. Let's try this again. Yeah, I think it's not working because every time I start it, my laptop kind of freezes for a second, because I think it's low on RAM or GPU, one of either. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to show you this, tell you I'm gonna launch this. We're gonna make websites 90% smaller, and we're also gonna add AI to websites, local AI. So that's the plan for the rest of the week. Just launch this and get the browser extension into the hands of people. Yeah, I think it's kind of sucky right now because the GPU is not able to work properly with the stream running on my laptop. Just gonna try to create a simpler project. Let's try this. But look how fast it is, right? So since it is local, there's zero latency, and it's very fast. And I'm really happy about this. I think it's gonna be great. Thank you, chat. Thank you. I'll never give up. As you can see, it's generating real code, you know? It does get stuck sometimes, or it does produce flawed artifacts, but it does have like a little harness in it, and it does review its own generated code and stuff. So I think it's getting better. Let's see. It's now summarizing, and boom, there we have it. You know, 5 files created. Everything is there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Just gonna put it in the big screen. Okay, doesn't work. Try again. And as you can see, all the files are here. Some of them are not correct, right? These are basically identical and identically wrong. Let's try again. Hmm. So in general, I would say like the local AI, it has the same problems as, you know, a frontier model running in the cloud. The problem of like recognizing context and making the right edits, communicating the right things, and it is not as strong like other models maybe, but still good. Like, for a free model, it's still really good. I think. Let's see if it can figure this out. It's definitely generating stuff, but I think it's stuck. Might be stuck. Yeah. What is it doing? It's being weirdly verbose, but I guess that's AI. Yeah, now it's kind of stuck. Hmm. It does feel kind of stuck, and it did a bunch of stuff here, but it's not proper. Yeah. Like I said, it's not perfect, but we're getting there. And I feel like the possibilities are, insane. And we should take ownership here and just like commit to building for the web like this. I am definitely going to. And general, I'm trying to get, um into some kind of rhythm again, man. Like just posting every day and streaming often. That would be great, so that we can just get some kind of consistency going and not think about everything too much, because like my problem is I always think about shit too much. And if I just find a way to like let it be and focus on myself, I think that would be massively beneficial for the project. And yeah, I'm like I said, I'll never give up. I want to make this real, and I want to make it work well because I want to use it, for sure. Um, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna look how I can finish these things up here with PubKey Cloud and the browser extension, which I might change the name of again. It might not be called PubKey Cloud, but let's see. Um, that was basically the updates today. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, tomorrow we have a space with some community members. Um, please attend the space. And yeah, I think it will be interesting for everyone. So, uh, Join, please. Please join. Thank you to everyone that is supporting on Twitter, as always. And I see you tomorrow, guys, with more info, more updates. And like I said, the space, I will announce the space right now so you can save it, get a reminder. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Have a nice evening, guys and ladies. Wish you all the best. See you tomorrow.